Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're midway through the week, heading for the weekend. As usual, back at it again. Lots going on throughout the world. Um, let's see. Let's start off with the State of the Union by our President Trump and current administration. Didn't watch it. I didn't watch, maybe I watched halfway through some of Biden's. Um, I sometimes find them very boring. And the standing up, sitting down, applause, the yelling and all of that. But I don't really watch any of Trump's speech because I always find it that is rambling on. And then he's not a very humble man. Um, so yeah, I don't watch it. I think the only State of the Union that I've watched maybe all the way through was during the time of President Obama, because his speeches are more like captivating, interesting. He appears very intelligent. Um, also, um, my first voting experience back when I was in college and I started voting, and that was with President Clinton. And oh yeah, I listened to President Clinton because at that time I didn't really care about politics. It was appearance and image, and if you were kind of cute. And that's what my mom and sister says, what, you're voting for somebody because you're cute? And I'm like, yeah. That was when I didn't care. I was in college and I first saw President Clinton on the Arsenio Hall show, and he was playing, what was it? Was it a saxophone? And I'm like, look at this dude. He is so cool. He's not that old. He didn't look that old. He's kind of young and kind of cute. And then he had that southern drawl, and I'm like, guess who I'm voting for? And they all looked at me side-eye, and I'm like, yeah. And I made sure to watch all his speeches. I just like, that's what I was doing in college. If you weren't like kind of cute, you didn't catch my attention by what you're saying, I was not interested. So can you imagine me watching a boring speech by President Trump? You know, I don't have my intention. I don't think he's doing anything great, by my opinion. And my goodness, if they did have another election for president, I am hoping they have some other party besides Democrat and Republican, because I'm not interested in either one. Nothing happening. All I hear is griping. Oh, it's the left. It's the left. They blame the left, and he's been in there for like what, a full year, and he's still talking about the former administration. Hey, dude, you're in there now. You do something. You know, you do it. I don't want to hear about the farmer anymore. I want to hear what you're doing. Well, how are you making it better? And if I don't see good results, then I'm not interested. That's how I view the world. Oh, did you see? I saw today, because I watch a lot of, I catch up on the state union by watching the news and the highlights and so forth. Did you see how they treated that disabled woman, the same woman that went viral when ICE dragged her out the car and she was disabled? She was invited to go to the State of Union, right? And they hauled her out there again, out of the State of Union. I don't know. They thought she was protesting. The woman I saw came out this morning at 4 a.m. She's disabled, and they hauled her out there again and was arrested for standing up in the state of union. She said she was not verbally saying anything. She stand up because they stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. They hauled that woman out again. She already had injuries from the first time around with ICE. And I mean, you know, I look up to this woman because even though she's disabled, she's strong. She goes out there, she gets hurt by these people. And she was there saying she's never seen or heard the most racist statements. She says sitting there and talking bad about her state. And I think her name is it Aaliyah Raymond? Yeah. Uh, Shocking stuff like that. The State of the Union, they have lost the class. They treat people that are not white. If you're any other color, good luck to you. Any other race, good luck to you. Because you're going to be treated terribly, apparently so. Yeah, let's move on from the State of Union. So what else crazy stuff going on in the world? So in Mexico, the drug kingpin, a leader was killed. Right. The U.S. military intelligence is over in Mexico, so I think they got the military off Mexico, got heads up from the U.S. intelligence, the whereabouts of this drug kingpin, and he was killed. You might as well say assassinated. Okay, so people will say, "Oh, he was evil. He's doing wrong. He's, the head of this criminal organization, so he's killed." But after that, the cartel and I guess the different territories, they went crazy. They were like shooting up, burning cars, fighting against the Mexico military, and they look like they got guns and heavy equipment just as just as big and bad as the military. And then we saw images in the Mexican airport of just people running, chaos, scared. And then, those cartels, those people were gunning for Americans because guess who's a part of all the chaos? America. We're almost in every country, seems, causing mayhem. I'm just saying. Okay, I guess, we feel the leaders of America feel they should go around and do cleanup, and I guess they feel they should judge every other nation and say if they're doing wrong or whatever. We are in everybody's business. Forget about minding your business. They're not minding their business. Okay, and then they over there messing with Cuba, okay, with the fuel, the oil ships, messing with that. So Cuba's not getting any oil. So I heard they're having a fuel crisis. And I heard today, just recently, that Cuba killed 4 Americans on a speedboat, and it was registered to Florida. So I'm like, oh my God, I hope they didn't get too close, went out of, the border, because all these different nations can't stand us. So if we are innocent Americans that don't have anything to do with government actions and our leaders, and we get caught in the middle of this, that could be it for us. Like, just because you live in America, you're an American citizen, if you're somewhere and something starts up war, whatever it is, and you're there, you're going to have issues. So I heard that about Cuba. And in Iran and the Middle East, we over there too, and they're gearing up for war, pending war. I guess they're dared to back up Israel. So we have all this chaos going on at one time. So my personal opinion, it is stretching the American military. It stretching them to the max. Okay, resources and money, because war needs money, war needs equipment, war needs vessels, uh, ammunition. Yeah, and I heard that Iran, because I listen to a lot of news and podcasts. Okay, Iran is like gearing up with their missiles and chemical warfare. And today I heard that apparently there was a Russian plane heading for Iran, and when they got over into Iran territory, I guess they turned off. Guys, I'm not in the military, so I don't know everything. They turn off features where they cannot be tracked. I'm going to say it like that. Once they got over there, so they don't know where the Russian plane land, if they were there to pick up someone, if they were there to deliver. So, okay, so America and our leaders making all these enemies. They are the enemy of China, enemy of Russia, um, not really helping Ukraine end a war. Um, the only ally I think we really have is Israel, because they're over there trying to help Israel. It's so much going on, guys. So as a citizen of the United States, all I can do is watch. All I can do is watch. I have no say. It's just little old me looking. I see what's wrong and I see what's right. There's very little right going on. Um, I know in the Middle East and Iran and stuff, a lot of the wars are based around religion, you know. But I wonder sometime who is serving the true God, who's serving the true God. And then this Epstein file, oh my God. The evil that's in those files, and what people are reading and finding out, and the things I'm hearing is just evil, criminal guys. The only nation I think who's actually trying to do something about it is the UK, because they actually arrested a formerly known Prince Andrew, because his title's been taken away. But in the US here, I don't see much going on. It's just like shoved, under the rug. Yeah, so guys, yeah. Pray for the citizens of the USA, because sometimes we feel powerless, but we don't give up hope. Um, Pray that we have good leaders that come in the future to resolve and fix all of these things. I wonder if it's time for a woman leader. We have not tried that yet. How would that go? And it wouldn't matter what color she is. Just see if it could be a change in a different and a better direction. We've tried white, we have tried black. We have not tried woman. Girls, can we do it? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Now remember to like, subscribe. It does help. I appreciate everything you guys do as far as listening. And I'm wishing you all a great day. Stay safe.